What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I have another behind the scenes tea video for you guys. Now remember, on last week's behind the scenes tea video, I showed you guys some behind the scenes footage of Amara La Negra's baby shower, and I questioned whether or not the children's father was in attendance, because remember, she is pregnant with twins. Well, I got my answer. Check this video out.
Like an extras help. And I did like a very royal, you know, baby shower. And when I came out, I stood there in the crowd, and I just looked to the right and I looked to the left, and I did my best to take that moment in. And when they gave me the mic and they allowed me to talk and give a couple of words, I thanked everybody for coming, you know, all those things. But I said, it was so hard for me to stand there, because in my mind, I had a different vision of how that day would go. I never thought that I would be standing on that stage by myself. And at least I had the support of my friends and family that came there. And obviously I had my girls. But I just wish that I would have had, you know, him or a man just holding my hand in that process, you know. And I started crying. And it was such an emotional moment for me. Because I'm like, damn, my baby shower, my first time, my first journey, just the first time of everything. And it didn't happen the way that I visualized. But later on, I realized how my words were impactful, because I got a message from somebody who actually went to the event, and it was a guy. He actually came as a guest for one of the people that I actually invited. And he DM'd me on Instagram, and he said, after hearing your words last night, they really touched me, and it made me want to be a better man for the mother of my children, even though we're not together.
That's very unfortunate that she and her baby's father are no longer together, but things didn't look like it was working out for them on the last season of Love Hip Hop Miami. Seemed very selfish and wasn't really compassionate to her circumstances, although I did feel like Amara needs to cut the purse strings when it comes to her mama and stop living her life for her mother. It's also very sad and unfortunate that we all wish that, you know, if you're a single parent, that things would have worked out with the child's father. But I've noticed a pattern with Amara where she craves a man in her life, and you know, this fairy tale love or whatever. And I really think that stems from her situation with her own father. And hopefully she's able to work through those issues and find love within herself, because she's going to keep on attracting these leeches into her life that are going to continue to drain her and suck the blood out of her. And hopefully, like I said, she learns how to truly love herself and be okay with being by herself and focus on her career and her children. And at the right appropriate time, once she works out her own issues and demons, that guy will come into her life, because she's such a beautiful woman and so smart and intelligent and charismatic and driven. She can have the world, you know, but she has to fix that broken space in her. After an explosive and beautifully written second season, Euphoria has now become HBO's second most watched show, behind only Game of Thrones. Do you know how huge this is? This is a huge feat for Zendaya, Drake, and Sam Levinson. They are all, you know, producers and executive producers of this show. Euphoria is amazing. It is a phenomenon. It has affected the culture, and everyone tuned into season 2. Season 3 is going to be even bigger and better, and they have a lot to live up to. But I'm so proud of Zendaya. She is doing the damn thing. Just as Robin Dixon and Giselle Bryant's podcast Reasonably Shady hit 2 million downloads, they are now enthralled in controversy. On this past week's episode of their podcast, they had some very disrespectful, racist, inappropriate comments about James Harden and his beard. Take a listen.
Yes, going from the Nets to the Sixers. But do the Sixers really know that's James Harden? Because no one can see his face. because that beard is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. The other day, I was like, who is this dude? Oh, this is Harden. But how would you know? That beard is like down to his knees. There's fried chicken in the beard.
You know, it's so bad. I'm so used to it, I don't even notice it anymore.
I want, but like that beard look is gone. Are we done with that?
I don't think so.
Listen, his is
Clearly
horrible.
not. Yeah. He clearly loves his beard.
He does. I want it to be gone.
I just hope it's sanitary. You know?
Anytime I see them, I automatically know and feel in my gut that there's fried chicken in their beards. Fried chicken, grease,
watermelon. There's
some Coke 45 in there. Oh, watermelon. Now I'm being real racist. Okay, this is horrible. Let me just stop while I'm ahead.
Coke 45.
James Harden, I beg
some blunts. Definitely some blunts.
It's some blunts.
Some ashes.
The whole thing smells like weed. I know it does. Okay, I don't even know if he smokes weed. We're really sorry. Harden, cut the thing off.
It's the audacity of Giselle even sitting up here talking about any man when she can't get one nor keep one. I guess that's because your man is actually sitting right next to you, Roberto, formerly known as Robin. I need for you and Roberto to be the butch lesbians that we all know you all are. Robin just mad because she can't grow a beard and that she is a beard because she's over there laying up next to Juan, who is in love with Ashley Darby's husband, Michael. Stop being Juan's beard. How about that? For you hoes to get y'all asses up on this goddamn podcast talking about this man's beard probably has chicken and watermelon and probably smells like weed, and then you hear Giselle even say, I don't even know if this man smokes weed. You sitting up here using every racist term that has been used against black people for centuries. And Giselle, your father is a civil rights leader. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, you ignorant bitch. You, I cannot stand these hoes. I cannot stand them at all. They need to be reprimanded, just like Jenny's ass from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City was reprimanded, just like Kenya was reprimanded for wearing a Native American costume on Halloween. They need to be reprimanded as well because those comments were just disgusting. While she's sitting up here talking about his beard is disgusting. You wish a nigga like James Harden would even look your way. But oh, I forgot. You sitting up here walking around with legs that look like you constantly got gout. You big forehead having ass bitches. I cannot stand these heifers. And since filming is about to begin, somebody better bring this shit up on camera. Wendy better bring it up. Karen better bring it up. Somebody better bring it up and call these heifers out on their foolishness.
Mentally abused, emotionally abused. I had to plan my exit.
I thought I was always gonna be on top, but I was in for a rude awakening.
He didn't feel that there was anything else that the label could do for me.
I felt bad for Dina because she was the white girl that was stealing the black man.
I'm like, Lord, we talked about this.
I got my son sitting on the side of me, and I got 2 pistols in the car, just heading for the wrong direction.
This is where my story really begins, right here.
I am super excited about the upcoming season of Uncensored and Unsung. Both of these shows are 2 of my favorite shows to watch to learn insider tea on some of your favorite African American celebrities. It looks like this season is going to be really lit. Can't wait to watch these episodes later on tonight. I have some great news for Mary J. Blige fans. Her chart-topping classic song, Real Love, is being turned into a Lifetime movie. She will also executive produce the made-for-TV film. Per Lifetime, in the coming-of-age romantic drama, Real Love, Kendra sets off on her own for the first time to a college in upstate New York, determined to focus on her studies. But when she meets her film class partner, Ben, she tries her hardest to keep things professional. Despite disapproving parents, financial hardship, and competition for the top spot in class, Kendra and Ben find themselves falling hard for each other and ultimately learning the meaning of real love. Sounds like a cute little rom-com dramedy type joint. It's cute. It's going to be a Lifetime movie, so I'm not expecting too much. But this is a great opportunity for Mary J. Blige to continue to gain notoriety in the film world. So shout out to Mary. She is on a roll right about now. So on this upcoming season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, we will be getting an ATL Boys Trip Part 2. In this picture, you see Marceau, Maurice, their other little friend, and that coon in the middle. I swear to God, I know for a fact now that Martell Holt does this shit on fucking purpose to piss us off. Because why? Just why? Why? The whole thing is a mess. I don't even understand why they stood to take a picture with him with this bullshit on. I would have been like, nigga, no. Nigga, no. Apparently they all got together to celebrate the launch of Martell's upcoming wine that he has coming out. I wouldn't drink that shit if you fucking paid me. I'm not supporting or trusting nobody that walks around in a wrinkled white suit with Ariane's pussy hair draped over his goddamn shoulder. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Then this nigga got on dress shoes with no socks. I know his feet sweating and stink. He ain't got no shirt on under this goddamn blazer. The sleeves barely fit. Motherfucker's about to bust open. I hate him. I hate him on so many levels. This nigga really sat up here and channeled the Prince of Zamunda. Go to hell. Go to hell, Martell Holt. Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 is reportedly set to premiere on Sunday, May 1st. I'm lukewarm excited about this upcoming season. I mean, Kandi has really been promoting the upcoming season. You know, she already let us know that her and Marlo got into it really bad. They are, of course, back on good terms right now. But she said that the argument between her and Marlo was so bad that she didn't think that they were going to be able to come back from it. Recently on the Wendy Williams show, she also stated that Kenya went in and let have on one of the castmates, and that she went off on this person so bad that the cast member called Kandi the following day and was like, why you let her go in on me like that? Who do you all think that Kenya went in on? I'm guessing that it was Marlo, because she's on good terms with Drew, Kandi, and new cast member Sonia Richards Ross. Her and Sheree are on good terms as well. So that's who I'm thinking that she went in on, was Marlo. News on the season 3 cast of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City has been released, and this is reportedly the full-time cast for season 3. We have Meredith Marks, Jen Shaw, Lisa Barlow, Heather Gay, Fuck Whitney Rose, and we have 2 newcomers, Angie, I ain't even trying to pronounce her last name, and Tina Edwards. You know, Jenny, the whatever that bitch, that racist hoe, was fired, and Mary is not coming back for season 3. So they have both been replaced. It looks like the Angie girl is not just plain old male white. Seems like she might be a woman of color. Tina is very beautiful. I hope that she digging these hoes asses. I still think they need another woman of color on this show to back up the black girl, but whatever. Fuck these hoes. I don't like none of them, no way. Now right here I had to cut the volume because they started playing bad boys, or what you gonna do, or what you gonna do when they come for you. Bad boys, or what you gonna do, or what you gonna do when they come for you. Another bun dun dun day, no way. Bad boys, oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. Child, this is going to be a hot ghetto mess. Everybody's going to be fighting on here, acting a ghetto mess. Now, I wish they would have had some straight boys in the house. It seems like this would be a majority or either all gay cast, which I have no issues or problem with. This actually reminds me of like Chasing Reality on YouTube, but just the Zeus version. But I wish they would have had heterosexuals and homosexuals in the house together. That would have been really dynamic to see how everybody would have coexisted, but I'll still be tuning in, of course. Now let's break down this cast for Bad Boys Los Angeles. This is a show that is executive produced by the real Miss Natalie Nunn. They will be having a Bad Boys LA and a Bad Girls LA show. This is going to be a mess. Just imagine Bad Girls Club on oxygen, on speed, because on this show you're able to curse and fight and do whatever, so it's going to be crazy. But let's, like I said, get into the cast. We have Milan Christopher from Love and Hip Hop. We have some guy named Dorelli Rails, Andrew Caldwell, good God almighty, Kirion Divine, which is Kirk Franklin's son. He was the one with the locks in his hair. We have I Am Jonathan, I don't know who that is, the real Gutta K, 931 Baddie, Curtis Golden, William the Baddest, Anthony Uncensored, Moolah Mo, and Rio Scott. This is going to be one hell of a cast. Andrew Caldwell, Milan Christopher in one house, and Kirk Franklin's son. Y'all know Kirk Franklin and his son was already in the news last year when his son accused him of being basically a shitty father, and Kirk Franklin basically came out and was like his son has been going through some mental issues. So child, Zeus has done it again. I will be tuning in for this upcoming series on Zeus. Let me know down below in the comment section, what do y'all think of this hotmess.com, and do you know any of these people? Because I don't know who half of these people are, but I'm sure I will get to know them when the season airs. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Behind the Scenes Tea. Make sure you thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.